Bonjour. Today is Thursday, July 20th, 2023, and today is day 17 on the GR10. I'm doing 26 kilometers from Refuge de la Grange where I camped in front of the refuge, to Saint-Sauveur. Big difference last night compared to the night before. 2 nights ago was the big wind, hail, rain, and lightning. I never mentioned that in my last clip, but there was tons of lightning. Last night, no wind at all, and so there was a lot of dew on the tent this morning, but you clean it off and you carry on. So yeah, all is great. That's about it. So day 17 on the GR10.
Ça fait 2 semaines que je galère.
Bonjour, today is Friday, July 21st, 2023. Today will be day 18 on the GR10. I was actually considering taking a rest day today because, well, I haven't taken one yet, and yesterday was really long. It wasn't super challenging terrain-wise, it just was a really long day. And, but in the guidebook, the 55-day stages that they have planned, they take that into consideration. The last time there was a really arduous day, the next day was a super short day. Same with today, it's just a 12-kilometer stage today, so all the other hikers have left. It was a really nice night last night. I met a young man named Jean-Baptiste, and so we chatted quite a bit and shared some wine, so that was really nice. And the other couple over there, an older couple, they came and chatted, and yeah, it was really nice. Anyway, I paid 10 euros to do real laundry today. I really don't mind washing by hand. It's the drying. The clothes, ever since I've been washing by hand, I don't feel like my clothes have ever been quite, perfectly dry, especially my merino wool socks. So I just washed everything I have, which is nothing. My clothes are so small. I washed everything and dried everything. Everything's completely dry, so that's nice. And if I have to do that every 2-3 weeks, that's fine. That was a real treat. And yeah, I think it's like 10:30 or even 11 a.m. I'm gonna get going soon, but there's no rush. It's basically a 4 or 5 hour day. And yeah, so instead of taking a rest day, I'm just going to do the short stage. Yeah, everything has just been wonderful. I'm so glad that I am making these videos because there is just too much to absorb. Like the views that you see, the magnitude of what you see, it's so hard to take in, and it's just non-stop spectacular. There were 2 days that were sort of like mediocre days, and the only reason they were mediocre days was because there was so much fog you couldn't see anything. Other than that, every single day is just wow. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying the tough work, the views, living out of my tent for the most part. I'm curious. I mean, I've stayed a few nights in a gîte, but not too many. Yeah. So I'm getting near the halfway point, which blows my mind as well. Like, this is just going by so quickly. And I'm loving it, and I'm thrilled. The human body is amazing. It's amazing how, my feet sort of healed very quickly, toughened up where they needed to toughen up, and now they've just been fine. I didn't even have to take a whole day off. I sort of took a half day off. Well, again, I didn't take a half day off. I just stopped at a prescribed short stage back when they were starting to hurt me. Anyway, I feel like I haven't done a real check-in in a long time, or maybe at all, since I started this, but it is more than I dreamed of, and I'm loving it. So, on that happy note, I'm going to start packing up my tent, and I'm going to pass through the town again. There was a Carrefour, like a real grocery store. So I got powdered milk and granola bars. I'm pretty sick of dried salami now because I've eaten so much of it. So yeah, I'll pick up just some like cashews and peanuts and stuff like that for protein. All right, that's it for now. Day 18 on the GR10. Bonjour! Today is Saturday, July 22nd, 2023. Today is day 19 on the GR10. I stayed in the Gîte l'Oasis last night. It was quite a cool evening, so it was good to be in a gîte. And yeah, feeling refreshed and excited and ready for another day on the GR10. Yeah. So let's go. Hello. So it is 7:30 and I'm here at this Aire de Bivouac, about a kilometer before the end of the stage. Yeah, the guidebook, which, as I've mentioned before, uses the word easy a lot, which blows my mind. There's nothing about this trail that is easy. But for today, it said it's going to be a long day, and it was. So tomorrow's a shorter day, only 17 kilometers. So yeah, I stopped a kilometer before the end of the stage so that I could, yeah, sleep in my tent tonight. And that's about it. Today, I think today was one of the prettiest days of the GR10 so far, because it wasn't just like, you know, naked rock faces and you know, it was very green, and there were so many little lakes, and yeah, it was really pretty. I blew the budget, the filming budget. I took a lot of video today. That's okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just, yeah, camping here. There is another couple here as well, and there's over there, there's a little stone cabin, but it's locked shut, and there are about 4 or 5 tents around that as well. I don't know why they chose to stay there instead of the actual aire de bivouac, but that's fine too. Yeah, so that's about it for today. Talk to you soon.
I see the waves crash on the shore, and I don't feel sad no more.
Bonjour! Today is Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. Today is my 20th day on the GR10. Today I will be doing stage 23. To date, I have done 409 kilometers. It's been a really windy day so far. I've tried to film this little segment about 4 times, and then a big gust of wind has come, so I'm going to cut it short. Yeah, day 20th. Day 20th? 20th day on the GR10. Excusez-moi. Je dois passer. Excusez-moi. Bonjour. Est-ce que je peux passer? Excusez-moi. Merci. Excusez-moi. Ok. Excusez-moi. Je passe. Je passe. Oh mon Dieu. Ok, je passe. Oui, je passe. Oh mon Dieu, oh mon Dieu, oh mon Dieu. Ok. So just to wrap things up for today, it is 9:38 at night. So I did the 1 kilometer left from stage 22 yesterday. I did the entire 17 kilometers of stage 23, which brought me, by the end of that stage, it was 2 p.m. It's a Sunday, everything's closed. So I, rested an hour, and then I did the 13 kilometers of stage 24. So I am now ahead 4 stages. It was so hot today, and so about 2 kilometers before the end of stage 24, I got to this larger sort of town. It was fancy, and the grocery store was open. So I was like, oh my God. So I bought a couple of things and went to the camping, and they were like, sorry, we're full. And I was just like, oh my God. And then, so I started making my way toward here to the end of the stage. This town is called Germ. And I just was so exhausted by that point. So I did 31 kilometers today. It was so hot. And I kept looking for somewhere I could just like bivouac for the night. And anyway, I made it here. And the gentleman, he was so nice. He was so nice. He was like, I think we're full, but let's go have a look, and we can probably find you a spot. And even if we can't, there's an aile de bivouac, not far, and you can use our showers and our sanitary, stuff, like no problem, whether you stay here or not. And then I just was like battling tears because I was like, oh, everything's, the day is done now. Everything's gonna be fine. I just was so exhausted. I'm still so exhausted, still feeling emotional, but anyway. So yeah, big day. And apparently the next 2 days are also going to be big days. So I hope I haven't ruined my performance or like hindered my performance for tomorrow by doing such a big day today in such heat. All right, so this is the end of part 5. Oh, so I've done 439 kilometers to date and 24 stages of the 55 stages. All right. Everything worked out. It always does. See you in the next episode.
Let it forget you.